I can't remember the name of the hurricane, I am sure this happened sometime between 2000 and 2005. Looking at the storm's track, I knew the waves would be good Gulf side, so I decided to drive south to Naples with a stop at the Venice Jetty along the way. It looked like the swell would arrive overnight, but I hoped Venice might be getting some early lines and would be worth a stop to check it out. I pulled up to the north side parking lot just after lunchtime and rushed over the boardwalk to the beach to find it basically flat. There weren't any surfers in the water, but some really nice runners were breaking right on shore with a small group of skimboarders doing their thing. I saw Justin Boyclair get a nice ride and decided to pull out my video camera and get some of the action so it wasn't a wasted stop. Within the next hour, the shore break had really picked up, and so had the skim action. With shredders like Taylor Brothers on it, I was glad I had decided to stay. When I first arrived, the waves weren't breaking outside for the surfers, but that soon changed, and after an hour or so, a few grabbed their boards to venture out for the occasional breaking wave. When a hurricane swell hits, you'll see people at the beach that don't usually surf the regular days of waves. Old boards come out of the rafters, and surfers who've seen more beers than breakers make their way to the lineup in hopes of scoring a hurricane swell. With the waves beginning to break, the surfers found themselves sharing the shore break with the skimboarders, while the fishermen were still enjoying the bite off the end of the jetty. With the swell now starting to show, the competition for the few waves coming in got intense, and the battle between the surfers and skimboarders was on. Just a few hours after I arrived, the surf had went from flat to overhead. The surfers and skimmers now had full control over their domains, and everyone scored. When I first pulled up and saw it was flat, I almost turned around and left, but the decision to stay a while to see what happens really paid off. From zero to hero in just a few hours was a pretty epic experience, and one I'll never forget. I just wish I could remember the storm's name. Maybe it was Faye or Hannah. Could have been Keith or Gert. I'm thinking maybe Harvey or Ivan. There was a tropical storm Bill.